Yeah, how are we? I wanted to talk about mental health because it was International Mental Health Care Day yesterday, and I woke up to find out that a dear friend of mine had taken her own life. It could have been avoided. The whole incident could have been avoided. She didn't ask for help. People reached out to her, but she didn't take their help. Unfortunately, she wanted to do what she was going to do, and she did it. There have been times in my life where I've wanted to do that, and I have to tell you that if my health deteriorates to a certain level, I'd probably do the same, or I will do the same. But I wanted to say that there is always hope, in whatever circumstance you're in, there's always hope, there's always something that can be done. All you have to do is reach out to people, When I was younger, I was very depressed, I had addiction issues, and I tried to take a bunch of tablets once. And fortunately, I had the sense of mind to chuck them all back up before, something went wrong. And I'm glad I did chuck them all up. But it is true that I do suffer from depression. I am freely able to admit that I take antidepressants. Why do I take antidepressants? Well, I'll tell you, if you've gone through as much physical pain and endurance as I have, you end up a bit skew in the head. And I've been known to regress socially from people, and I've been known to lash out at people who have tried to be there for me. And it wasn't until I realised what I was doing and realised that a lot of it was seeking attention and seeking validation and seeking someone to listen to not just what I put out there on TV and in the magazines, but what I had to really say about myself, about my own well-being. And once I took ownership of that, things started to get better. And I guess what I'm trying to say, this isn't going to be a long Periscope or a long video, but for those of you that are watching this online, all 7 of you, and for those people that hopefully watch this back, take it from me, someone that's been through the shit, someone that's hit rock bottom many times and had to claw his way back up. There are always people that will listen. There is never anyone that does not care. You can always find someone that cares. And invariably, if you've got the strength to pull yourself out of the crap, it does get better. But you've got to be willing to do it, and you've got to be willing to have the strength to do it, and sometimes that strength is hard. And it takes medication, and it takes people talking to you, and it takes talking back to them, and asking yourself some really tough questions, and not necessarily having the answers, because that's the whole point. You're not going to necessarily come up with the answers. But what you're going to do is you're going to put yourself back on a healing track, and yourself back on a track that says, you know what, I'm ready to get myself better. I'm ready to make something of myself. And sometimes that can be a lifetime struggle. And for those who suffer really big mental health issues, it can go on for a lifetime. But what I say that is my mantra is that you can just never, ever, ever give up. Okay? And, you know, I'm not judging the person who took her own life. She had her reasons, and she felt that that was what she needed to do, and if that she felt that was her only out, then so be it. And what I don't want is, I don't want suicide to be this thing where, you know, I don't know, it's hard because suicide is terrible, but at least the person had their choice. They wanted to pass away, they did. It's just, it's hard for those that pick up the pieces afterwards, I guess is what we're saying. And it can be avoided. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in trouble, if you're feeling down, if you feel as though you need someone to talk to, by all means, reach out to people, you know? Reach out and find someone, anyone, that's going to give you an ear and not listen to you rant, but listen to you talk about what's really going on. Not just, you know, somebody did this to me and somebody did that to me, but this is how I'm feeling. This is why I'm not coping. You know? Because it's never just one event. It's a series of events. It's a series of moments. Yeah? I don't know, maybe I'm just sitting here talking crap. I'm no expert, I'm just a guy who's been through a lot. Just giving you my 10 cents. So, for those that chose to sit through this video, thank you. You are loved. You are cared for. And it does get better. I promise you it gets better. So, give the journey a shot. Give life a shot. Give hope a shot. Because, you know what? It might surprise you. It just might. Alright, that's me. That's my little rant of hope, and I wish you all good mental health and good physical health and lots of love, and thank you for watching. Okay, bye-bye.